She a bad little bunny. I'm a bad little bunny. She a bad little bunny. She's a freak, lots of money.
Alright. Let me go ahead and get that music going. We're finally here! And originally I was thinking it'd be just Aglaia, but getting some new glam time? Maybe. Right now I'm actually really enjoying the Wayfarer stuff that I got for Brand New Adventure. But I'm actually going to be going into the story for Myths of the Realm and unlocking Aglaia, and then I thought that'd be the end of it, but I managed to get just a couple of extra pieces off the market board to bump my eye level up to 595, so I should be able to get into Euphrosyne as well. Probably. Story shouldn't take too long. Talk about the Aglaia stuff. I actually don't know exactly what the Aglaia stuff looks like yet. I'm guessing, like, very Greek and Roman type stuff, but we shall see. Also, it's gonna be, like, very open to anyone who wants to come along and play through some of the stuff with me. Mind you, I am going to be having to go through big story chunks, like before and after raids and all that, but we should be able to get into both of them today. Probably. Unless they really, really lengthen the story of each part. Let's see what we got. Oh, once you get to the raid, I'll join. Alright. Thanks, Mello. Yeah, this should be it. Stop you getting killed, but I'm not on an A. Oh. Ash, welcome back. You perchance here to see Pride. I'm given to understand she has a task for which she desires your assistance. I shall fetch her at once. Pray wait a moment. Ash, many thanks for coming. If you're now available, I'd like you and Raha to assist me in a task I had mentioned. For you to call on Ash, it's assume the task in question is somewhat more exciting than sorting through paperwork, which I am pleased to add I have finished. So if Ash is ready, then so am I. Our venture to the bounty has only served to whet my appetite for fieldwork. Not to oversell things, but I suspect you won't be disappointed. Ere I divulge the details, however, permit me to provide some background. As you know, our organization, Students of Althessian, was founded by my grandfather, Galuf. Our stated mission was to uncover the mysteries of Heidelin and interpret her will, particularly through the study of her gift to us. We've since learned the whole truth. It might be said that we've fulfilled our mission, but our work is far from over. That'll be good, Mello, because I'm going in as a tank, so you're gonna have your job cut out for you. Course of our endeavors, we've also sought to devise countermeasures against threats that come to light. Our involvement with the Warring Triad is an example of such. It is my belief that, in continuing to seek out the unknown and dealing with threats, we best carry on the students' mission. We best honor those we lost when the Isle of Val was destroyed. Yeah, that's one bit that I may be missing certain story elements from, is not having finished Eureka. Because I just can't be bothered to go in and grind out Eureka stuff for a couple of hours every week. Piece of fun rescue. rescue. Forgive me, I didn't mean to darken the mood. In saying all this, I simply wanted to clarify our organization's purpose for a new age. You've never done Eureka. I found a way to minimize the annoyance of it and sort of get your weekly challenge stuff and some good items and all that sort of done in like one go in a couple of hours, a single session, just running around doing prep trains with other people and stuff. But even then, I just can't be bothered to, because it's all those little things that take you out of everything else, right? Like, even the Island Sanctuary annoys me a little bit for that reason. It's those things where they force you to, like, zone into this instanced duty thing of their own, and then it's like, well, now you can't do anything else in the game. Stay here. Also, it was a pain in the butt to get here, so, you know, you better just use all the time you've got here to do everything you possibly can. The fact that I can't just, like, open the duty finder and pop myself into Eureka or Boja or the Island Sanctuary makes it that much more tedious that, like, once I'm there, I may as well grind out the whole day doing it. In line with said purpose, I've been reviewing new requests. One in particular jumped out at me. It's from none other than Rambros, the Sons of St. Quene. Wow, we're going old school with this stuff. Truly? Has something happened in Mordona then? So it would seem, and he wishes to entrust the matter to us. His missive is sparse on details. He writes that it lies beyond the sun's expertise. Uncharted territory are the exact words he used. Let me turn that off for now. Because I've also got, I'm also in my Discord voice chat, so that when people do participate, we can, like, pop into voice chat together and do it that way instead of having to type out in-game. So I actually do have, like, the little Discord reactive images thing, but I want to turn that off until I get to the point. Because I'm in the voice chat now, but
Hey, babe.
I just deafened myself so that I can focus on the story at first. Hi, Baron. Baron coming in with the hey, babe. You're not new here, Mello. Yep, totally new Mello. Can't really get out of this stuff as easily today because I screwed up my neck recently. I have no idea how. Sleeping on it bad or just pulling a muscle or something, who knows. Jesus, Baron. Gracias, Meta. Also, Etnarek, you are not new. So we're going into Aglaia and Euphrosyne today, Baron, if you want to come along with us. Don't worry, an anvil will help it feel all better. Drop shit on my head till you crush my neck. Whoop. This one. So many sombreros. Love to, but it's a weekend, so you have to work tomorrow. Oh. It's okay, Baron. Hopefully you get some good sleep tonight and don't have too annoying of a day at work tomorrow. With 32,000 points, I could go for a while. Haha! The sombrero will protect me! Hi. It's happening on a Monday. I can join in. I'd like you to meet with Rambrose and conduct a preliminary survey. What say you? Wonderful. When you're ready, pray make your way to Revenant's Toll. I shall let Rambrose know to receive you there. I must remain here to oversee our operations. Should it transpire that more hands are needed, don't hesitate to send word. You got a house? Congratulations, Baron. A number of people that I know are all like, woo, we got houses recently. And a bunch of streamers, too. We were hanging out with Sevalon last night for his 1-year streamer anniversary. I wasn't streaming, but a bunch of other people were. We were doing, like, a bunch of different stuff. They were doing these raids, which I couldn't take part in because I hadn't unlocked them yet. And then we did a bunch of, like, Phasmo and Among Us, Hide and Seek, and all that sort of stuff with a bunch of the other streamers. And at least a couple of them were talking about having gotten houses. Oren and... who else was it? I don't remember who the other one was that got one. Dan did not get a house. So did Dan lose the lottery? Hey, but at least CC got a house. So at least they have one place where they can be completely chaotic gremlins. Well, there's no time like the present. If you could go on ahead to Revenant's Toll, I shall make ready to and then be on my way. He was the only one who was bidding on it at first, and then someone came along and won the 50-50. Oh, God. Yeah. We're getting a lot of, like, housing stuff the last couple of days. Like, on Twitter and all that stuff, too, right? People just freaking out. Like, oh my God, they bought up this entire neighborhood. How's that even possible anymore? Or, oh my God, this person stole a house from me. As if it's like... they didn't steal a house from you. They entered a lottery and they won. Losing the 50-50 maneuver. Yeah. That's how it goes with the lottery. They don't care if you were first or not. Although I saw a particularly insane one on Twitter today, where it's like, when one of those FCs was like buying up an entire neighborhood, someone apparently went in and was just looking around. They like weren't even planning to buy any houses, right? They were just like looking around at some of the areas, like checking out some pools, checking out some of the areas in the Imperium or whatever. And apparently the FC, like all the FC people that were in the neighborhood buying up the whole neighborhood, like harassed this person so badly that the person went and bought one of the houses in the neighborhood and then like renamed it and edited the search info and stuff for it to like, I'm just gonna let this one rot because your FC are a bunch of assholes kind of thing. Like, I bought this and I'm gonna keep logging in and keep the sub up just so I can let this one house rot and ruin your neighborhood. No one else bid on your house, you won by default. Like, no one from whom I've heard won is first bidder for the... Oh, like you've heard a bunch of 50-50 stories and it seems like it's never the first person who bid on it. Oh, that's interesting. I have no idea what that's about. Still probably just random luck or lack thereof. Who's this dude? Okay, that's not a player, and he looks new. I wonder if he has anything to do with the story. I mean, he's standing right next to the destination. The Lala? Yes. The Lala in the armor. He's always there? I never noticed him when I'm coming to this area then. Huh. There you are, Ash. See more early. Oh, because he's walking around. Yeah. I pretty much always do the exact same thing when I come to Revenant's Toll. I teleport in and I immediately either turn around and go to the stones or run up to like the collectibles appraiser. I don't think I like ever come here to do anything else anymore. So if he wanders around, it may just be that I've never crossed paths with him. Apologies for the wait. Ambrose, what a pleasure to see you again. How have you been? Pleasure's all mine, friend. I've been well. Gladdens me to see that you are too. I know you have many demands upon your time, so I'll explain the particulars of our request at once. Recently, an explorer came to us who claimed to have discovered the Phantom Realm. The Phantom Realm. This is what you meant by uncharted territory. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I'm no scholar here. Come on, guys, what are you talking about? You're not familiar. Perhaps unsurprising, given that it's a lesser-known legend. This legend holds that across Eorzea, there exists a realm that appears as a mirage. Though visible from a distance, it fades away as one draws near. While it's featured in myth since ancient times, the realm's existence cannot be proven, thus it's seldom mentioned in literature. In spite of this, fueled by rumors of occasional sightings, myth has persisted, continues to capture the hearts and minds of explorers. You yourself should reach out to us. It's real, then. Suppose the explorer in question approached us, we doubted him. We couldn't doubt the evidence of our senses. And the realm is real, as you will soon see for yourselves. Enjoy your time with all the bloody balls. Yep, I'm charging straight on through to Aglaia with no prep whatsoever. Just busting in those doors and going in Thal's balls first. That's the only way to take on new content. God, part of me still struggles to believe it. I have no reason to doubt you. Don't worry, it'll be great, yup. Just to say we're eager to see the realm too. These are the only ones I know what I'm doing in. I'm pretty good with some of the pirate ones and some of the evilist ones, because I've done them enough. I can only look not sure where only came from. I can look competent here. It's easy to look competent. Just be a ranged DPS and just do what everyone else does. It's like, wow, he knew exactly what he was doing. Yep, I sure did. Yep, I totally knew exactly what I was doing. I wasn't just following the crowd around the arena. It's funny that I do not get to look like I know what I'm doing. Where the truth awaits, I pray you will succeed in finding it. Seek out the explorer, one Derek. He's seen more of the realm than us. Should be willing to serve as your guide. I asked him to accompany me here. He preferred to continue exploring on his own. He'll be somewhere near the banks of Silvertear Lake, I expect. That's it. Thanks, Rambros. Let's split up and look for our explorer. I've done my island stuff for today and I've almost gotten distracted with my... There he goes. To wander out of my life forever. Because if it's taken me this long to see him once, then who knows? Mix of the realm, huh? Mix of the realm. Yeah. Big bright Kieran. That seems about right for like some Greek Roman sort of stuff. Look at that paladin wearing Wayfarer gear like my twin. Except you look almost exactly like the Meteor Survivor. That guy basically just went the most default Derplander he could. Doesn't appear to be here. Wait, what's with the baby Oppo Oppo? Couldn't possibly be the Explorer, could it? Yep, it's definitely the Oppo Oppo who's the Explorer. I'm gonna have a staring contest with an Oppo Oppo? Really? Just in case you're entertaining the thought, that Oppo Oppo isn't our Explorer. I have the man in question here with me. Is that the happiness stuff he's wearing? I think so. I'm Derek. The one who discovered the Phantom Realm. My apologies for making you search for me. Curious about this creature, are you? So if I'll be watching your VOD tomorrow at work. Alright, at least you'll have something to do at work then. Have a good night, Baron. Found him injured during one of my journeys and tended to him. Since then, he's taken up to follow me around. He's inquisitive, but otherwise harmless. Pray, pay him no mind. You're the hero who delivered our star for Duke. Are you not? Good fortune that one as capable as you should lend his aid. To be clear, our organization has yet to accept the commission. Before we can make a decision, we would conduct a preliminary survey. Will you guide us to the Phantom Realm? Of course. I'll show you to the entrance at once. Gate to a realm long dreamed of by explorers. Great. Show me to where the 12 hide. Emmett tasked me with finding out the truth behind the legends of the gods or whatever. Let's figure it out. What are you... Impressive, isn't it? When the gate manifested, so too did this magic, allowing one to thus walk upon water. Oh my god, he's some dude. Like a prophet or something. It's just like Ryonjae's spell. Except he's not gonna fall through the water. Someone conceived the means to do this at will. An intriguing individual. Perfectly safe, I assure you. Come. Come. Maybe I should get that as like a... Oh god, not even a redeem. That's not quite right. I don't have voice trigger stuff. Maybe just a soundboard or something. But then I don't really want to be adding more stuff that I have to have open every time I stream, because my computer already seems to hate what I'm doing with my streaming, just with the things I'm already using. Coming, Raha? What was with that look? The 12, you truly can walk here. Magic is this? And what means is it perpetuated? Perpetuated. Forgive me. Let's continue on. Whoosh. Into the lands of the gods. Yep, right into this golden Elysian frickin' marble and gold nonsense. This is the Phantom Realm? Music time. Oh yeah, great time for an ad, Twitch. Yeah, thanks. It's not like the worst possible moment to run one or anything. Fucking Twitch. Unfollows. Love the music link to the right, yeah. I haven't heard too much of it. Again, this is another part of the story that I've actually tried to avoid most spoilers. I mean, it's been basically impossible for me to avoid spoilers on, like, who you face in a lot of this raid, though I haven't been spoiled on all of them, I don't think. But like the music and the zones and stuff like that, I've tried to avoid seeing too much of. To think that the entrance would lie over Silvertear Lake. Something out of the ordinary with the environment. The sights, the sounds, the smells. Oh. Yeah. This is pretty good. Well, it appears they should be in nature. That is to say, this place is no illusion. Man, I'm starting to wonder if I'm coming down with a cold. A bit of a headache, but not too bad. Mostly sniffly and like need to clear my throat a lot. But that happens most days anyway. Who knows? But my mom, I think, tested positive for COVID just recently, so who knows? Maybe she gave it to me. Not that it matters that much. So many leitmotifs. I can't call it out all by name or anything, but yeah, you can hear a lot of very familiar tunes. I bid you welcome to the navel of the Phantom Realm, the Ophalos. The Ophalos. Doesn't have the hard COVID version. Who knows, man? But of all of us, she's the one who, like, gets as many of the boosters as she can and all that. So if she caught it, it's probably one of the worst ones. Wait a minute. I need to look at this zone again once we finish this cutscene, because I think I noticed something. The Umphalos, you say this place is called? Hope she feels okay. Well, she doesn't. Absolutely she doesn't. Like, she already has enough problem with, like, immune problems and arthritis and all the medications she's on and stuff. So when she does get COVID, it hits her the worst. That's why I always try to protect myself from getting COVID. Not so much because I'm worried about for me. I mean, it sucks, but it doesn't hit me too bad. I always try to avoid it so I don't give it to her, but with her, it's probably going to last weeks, and she's, like, coughing like crazy, and it hurts and stuff like that, so it's unfortunate, and I'm trying to help as much as I can, but there's only so much you can really do. Just, like, runs to the store for, like, cold medicines and zinc tablets and lozenges and all that sort of, and lots of orange juice and plenty of protein and nuts and cheese and stuff like that. So, name of my own conception, I confess. But we needed something to call it by. Lest you wonder, the one means navel in an ancient tongue, an allusion to Mordona's location in the heart of Aldenon. You can see there man-made structures, and the place appears well kept. There isn't a single soul in evidence. It's my hope that you will help me to shed light upon this realm, to learn who created it, and to what end. I should also like to know why it has revealed itself now. Was it simply chance that kept it hidden, or something else? In any case, let's begin by taking a look around. Yes. Yes, let's. Because I think I noticed something about this place and I want to check it out. Fire, water. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm right. Lightning. Fire. Water. Wind, most likely. That's probably earth. Or no. Yes. And ice. 6 elements. 6 heavens. Then shouldn't it be pretty easy to know which ones you're gonna face in each zone? Because each of the heavens has specific members of the 12 in them. Are we visiting the 6 heavens? That's interesting. Also, there's no way it could be 6. Like, I know there are 6, but there's no way it could be 6 stages long. None of the raids are 6 stages long, so maybe we visit 2 of them in each raid? Unfortunately, I don't remember which of the heavens each of the gods are in. Structures such as this could be seen in the area. What purpose could they possibly serve? The architecture's unlike anything seen in Eorzea. It's really exquisite stuff. Let me see really quick. There we go. This one. Well, 7 heavens technically, but no one ever goes to the 7th heaven. Or the 7th heaven. Should they go when they die? I don't remember what the 7th heaven is used for. I think that might be where people go when they die. Something like that. Okay. Fire. Nalthal and Azima. Yeah. Yeah. Ashan, Lane, Maya, and Thaliak. Fire gotten Ralger and lightning, yeah, to build and destroy infinitely. Alphika and Althic. Wait, where's... Is Menfina an ice? Because that's the only one that doesn't seem like it lists both of them. And I know Halone's in ice, but I don't remember if Menfina's in there as well. But yeah, I think they are. I think we are encountering the ones in the heavens that we visit, basically. Because I do already know about, like, Naldthal and Azima. So part of Aglaia is going to be the Heaven of Fire. And then Euphrosyne's got to be the Heaven of Earth. I think. No? Because... Also... I guess I've done a better job of keeping myself spoiler-free on Myths of the Realm than I thought I did, because I can't remember all of the ones that you face in Myths of the Realm that I've seen people fighting against. I can't remember all the gods that I've seen so far. Just some of them. So monuments erected here by whose hand you cannot say. But the motifs wrought into its base appear familiar. Well, are you kidding me, game? Seriously? The motifs wrought into its base seem familiar. It's like, I've been seeing these symbols everywhere for like over a year now, okay? Don't tell me my character wouldn't recognize them instantly. So this is what the seven heavens look like. Huh. It appears to be the crystal tower, though the clouds make it difficult to be sure. Wait, we're in an actual physical location? Like above Silver Tier? No, not above Silver Tier. With the crystal tower that far away, there's no way we're above Silver Tier. It's much further out than that. I didn't think this was like a physical location on the world. I thought this was going to be like a manifestation of their ether or magic or something that created this area. You fucking telling me that we're in a place that people could actually climb up here and get into this realm? To be sure, it would seem you were in the sky above Silver Tier. Oh, it does say we're above Silver Tier Lake. With the crystal tower that far away? How fucking big is the lake? I know it's big, but I didn't think it was that big. Such isle could be seen from the outside, however. Okay. So no one's ever bothered to come here because it's like invisible from the ground. Your mount can't fly that high. Like, no one has ever invented an ability to fly this high in the sky or some shit, and it's also invisible from the outside, it seems like. Huh. Interesting. So the realm of the gods is just, like, hidden through illusion, basically. Rather than being some weird pocket dimension or dimensions all their own, it's just like hidden through basic illusion. Finished looking around, have you? What are your impressions? We have had only a cursory glance. This is truly a mysterious place. Gleaming spire rising beyond the clouds. It's most certainly the Crystal Tower. Judging by its aspect, we're a considerable distance above Silver Tier Lake, which suggests the gate we entered is a teleporter. Or if this isle lies where it appears to lie, then we couldn't have escaped the Battle of Silver Tier skies unscathed. Just to say we are in Mordona, yet we're not. This is as if we were displaced from our world, if only slightly. This place is an apt way to put it. Was there aught else you noticed? Aye. Motifs upon yonder structure. They are unmistakably the marks of the 12. Which I posit that this was created to be a place of worship. But by whom? Mine? Oh, Menfina. Cannot think of any who could have possibly built such grand premises. Never mind magically conceal it. At least not in the wake of the Battle of Silver Tier Skies. Ah, this is a mysterious place indeed. Oh, she best girl. Bafika is mommy though. Realm of the gods. Seems there's but one solution for our ignorance. A thorough investigation. But this will require more manpower and supplies, among other things. With your permission, we'll confer with our representative, Krile, and make the necessary arrangements for a formal investigation. If that's what must be done to commence your work in earnest, then by all means. Without further ado then, let's return to Charlene. Oh, mortals. Oh. Okay, so it is two heavens for each one, right? Then that's, or was that all 6 of them that opened up and it only just showed the 2? Profane this sacred realm with your very presence. Must answer for your reverence. Great. Yeah, that would be Bayergot, Ralger, Naldthal, and Azima. Because that's lightning and fire. Hi, Liz! We're doing the raids today. At least Aglaia, probably Euphrosine as well, Liz, if you want to come along. I just woke up. Diving then. See, I hadn't, as far as I can remember, I hadn't been spoiled on Ralger. I kind of remember the idea that Bayergot's there, as well as Naldthal, because everyone was raving about Thal's balls as an attack, and Azima as well. But I don't know that I ever got spoiled on Ralger. I am Bayergot, the Builder. Bayergot? The 12 are real? Let there be no doubt. We are not simulacra born of mortal faith. Nay, we 12 are divinities true. And in Heidelin's absence, we are the star's rightful rulers. Its will. If the first lines out of your mouth after Heidelin's gone is, we are this star's rightful rulers, then something tells me maybe you guys were imprisoned here. Closely have we watched mankind. And we have determined that you, champion of Heidelin, pose a threat to our ascension. You were foolish to wander into our realm. We could destroy you with ease here and now, but as divinities, we must demonstrate grace and forbearance. So you want me to kill some more gods? Because I can do that. There is but one path. We must weigh this mortal's word. Here, let there be a trial. While the mortal would invariably be destroyed, would at least provide us with a diversion. But you suddenly appear and expect us to simply comply with your whims. Protest if you wish, but mortal logic means naught to gods. You will abide by our laws. Lo, the gateway to our sanctums lies open. already starting to jitter around like crazy. I'll go ahead and just restart VC Face before the actual raid. Show us the strength of mankind. Show us the honor of mankind. Show us the spirit of mankind. If man would remain the master of his own destiny, then assemble your comrades and come. Come! Sorry. And prove your worthiness. You just can't say it that many times in a row, dude. Okay, so it's actually pretty easy to know which ones we're gonna face if we know which, like, if you know even a single person that's in one of the raids, then you'll know which heavens it is and which gods are gonna be in it pretty easily, actually. Interesting that our guide seems completely unfazed by that. Who are you, really? 7 hells. During my previous forays, nothing like this ever happened. I encountered not a single soul. Certainly not gods. By their own admission, they mean to take over the star. What are we to do? Uh-huh. You led us here to stop them, basically, right? Yeah. The situation has indeed taken an unexpected turn. We must try to think clearly. 12 have long been revered and worshipped in Eorzea. Myths about them abound. To my knowledge, they've never thus appeared so openly before people. These beings to suddenly reveal themselves just when we're here, claim supremacy over the star, and challenge Ash to a trial? Too much about this feels odd. It gives me pause. Fair enough. Yet as it stands, it seems we can't dismiss the threat either. "12-2 were simply primals." It's turning out to be another strange affair, that's for sure. Oh, it was an adventure we sought. I dare say we found it. In any event, if these beings seek dominion over the stars, they say, what happens here may have far-reaching implications. It's amazing how... I don't know what causes him to twitch like that, and yet it just gets worse and worse and worse and worse as I stream. It just gets worse and worse by the second, basically. And you can't just, like, refresh it. No, you have to close it down completely and restart it. To that end, I believe we should take action. Suffice to say you're with me. When the students of Aldessium will officially attend to the situation. Aye. In the course of studying the star's mysteries, we have undertaken to deal with any threats that may arise. It's no different. It's always nice as a streamer to basically feel like every single thing that you use to successfully stream is like hanging on by a thread, and it's all just desperately waiting to break on you at any moment. It's like, yeah, that's not stressful at all. Alright, let's deliberate on a course of action. Derek, know you aught of these beings' sanctums? Aye. There are domains in the Phantom Realm that lie beyond each gate. I've explored them all. Perhaps due to etheric instability. There are times when one can enter when ordinarily one cannot. It would seem the way has been open for us. While I encountered no gods during my previous forays, I saw enough to know my way around. I'm but a humble explorer, can't contend with gods. But if you'd be willing to protect me, I could serve as your guide. Assemble your comrades. Fire got Betas. Strong as I know you are, you know little and less about our foes. Neither their strength nor their true nature. It would be decidedly reckless to contend with them unprepared. So as much as I would like to accompany you, I should do what affords us the best chance at victory. When you set forth to answer the God's challenge, I'll work behind the scenes in my capacity as a student. One, it would behoove us to arm ourselves with knowledge about the 12. I shall begin by apprising Crow of the situation. By thus utilizing our resources to the fullest, we shall overcome whatever trials await. So I'm going into the first one super blind then, Raha. Like, I'm gonna go get the students and tell them what's going on. It's like, well, I'm not waiting, so I'm going in blind. Alright. If anybody wants to come along, I'm hanging out in the voice chat in my Discord. So you can, wait, what's that new... Jin's gone live. So you can actually hop into that, the voice chat in the Discord if you want to come along with me in Balmung, but add you anyway. Also, I'm going to... Can't locate a character with that name? Yes, you can. No, you can't. Wow. That's impressive, game. There she is. And while I'm waiting to see if anyone wants to hop into the Discord, I'm going to go ahead and restart him. So he's going to freeze for a minute while I restart VC Face. Let's see if anyone else is, Oh, Second's probably doing his own thing. Masakuno. No one that I really play with or know all that much in there. Damn, VC Face takes forever to get back up. It's his. Hello. With luck, he'll hold out for me for the whole raid and not just start bouncing around in the middle of the raid. Because I'm not going to stop to fix him then. Don't forget to boost the song. Alright, let me... undeafen myself. And also turn the Discord stuff on. probably move that a little bit. So it's not behind all that stuff. Yeah. Let's go ahead and make it, instead of 1920, I'll do like 1700. Put it about there. And no, not 17. Let's do 16. It's a little more than it needs to be. So about 1650. There we go. That's perfect. It's been a while. I've been busy. We've done some things pretty recently, Liz. But yes, a lot of the other people in the FC, yeah. Alright, let me hit up the, what is this? Oh! Oh, yeah, Vup's doing some streaming stuff too. Let's see. Alright. Doing pretty well. Graduated recently and currently looking for a new. Oh, congratulations on your graduation, Liz. You know about that. Hopefully, you're able to find a job. Ugh. Like that whole thing just makes me ugh. Every time I've ever graduated or gotten a degree or gotten like, okay, I'm ready for the next stage in my life, I get like nowhere. Ugh. Partially the crappy job market, but also partially my like serious hang-ups about just like networking and social interaction and stuff in general, and not wanting to like cold walk into a place and go like, hi, here's my resume. Right. Go ahead and see if anyone is Alright. No one's hopping in right away. I'll probably go ahead and set us up for Aglaia. Should we see if we can grab some more people for Party Finder to like get a group together before heading in? Probably don't need to. Enough people should be running this content now that we can get in pretty easily, especially since we have a tank and a healer and a DPS. Oh, we should be able to get into the group pretty quick. No, raids. 115. No. It's better to run, yeah, 30 out of that. 5, Yeah. Dungeons seem to be the best for it. Alright. Less than 5 minutes, yeah. Not surprising. Right? You're like, no, I'm counting on you. Penguin's working on his own stuff. I saw him run by earlier. Well, there's a decent number of people on today. Desky, Alex, yeah. I didn't realize it was going to be the 6 heavens, although thinking about it more, I should have. It's pretty obvious that that's how they'd be like dividing up the gods that you fight. I can only imagine this must have, like, there's probably something here that leads to the 7th, isn't there? If we do 2 each time, that's... Where's that ice? No, I think that's ice over there. Although that looks like fire, but this is fire over here. Huh. Look, can we actually go into these areas, or is it just like, queue in now? It opened a portal, but didn't actually open anything. Yeah, can't even get into them. They have invisible walls on them. Completely blocked off. Collision on the front where there's literally nothing in your way. I hate when games do that. At least this doesn't have it.
Alright, here we go.
We'll pop some decent food. I need to buy something that has some, like, paladin stats on it today. Although I can't use it while we're waiting in the queue. I'll use it once we get in there. Tiny bunny. Tiny, chubby, big cheek bunny just sitting out here in the 6 heavens for some reason. Are there others? Oh, yeah. A little elemental? Maybe even more? Wow. Bunch of people just not paying attention.
Sometimes these people not gonna ready up.
see any up here.
You can, yes. Hello.
All right, here we go. Also, yes, hi Liz.
Okay. I'm gonna put your stream on mute so I don't hear an echo from myself, because it drives me nuts.
All right.
The Mug's search info says ready to die from tank busters and a broken heart.
Also, apparently Sage has COVID, too. Those giant statue hands that I'm probably gonna fall through constantly.
Oh, I like our scholar's instant portrait. Oh, Leaves, yours is nice too. I'm gonna look at that again. Oh, I like that.
For some reason, mine keeps defaulting back to... I need to fix that. I need to link it with my actual class.
Yeah, I had to make an actual gear set instead of just using my glam plate for it to work. It's driving me nuts because it never worked for me. There's only one of his mechanics that still throw me off. And that's his second round of knockback when he does the golden hit as well. I usually always get hit. Unless Bub's here to save me. Don't step in that, of course. The very edge of the arena is a bleed.
Bend the knee. Tremble before my divinity.
Oh hey, I didn't get hit. What a miracle.
Behold the virtuosity of the builder.
I see. He jumps
Changing
first, and
arena.
then he goes at the angles. I get it.
Hammers on each side will knock the arena in different ways.
Yep, I do know this mechanic.
So just
I
make sure you're
don't
not standing on the side that they hammer
Deal with
hitting.
it, but I do know it. Don't spoil the mechanic. Okay, I already know the basics of how this one works.
So that's getting knocked over one. So the middle with him is safe. Right here where I'm standing is going to be the safe spot. Oh, that person's going to die over there. I knew that warrior was going to die.
I almost followed him because I didn't quite grasp how that one was going to work. God.
Great will make mercy.
My mouse and my keyboard are coming up again.
Alright, come over here to the very edge. One goes faster than the other on that side, so be careful.
Jesus, that's completely my mouse and keyboard.
Bend the knee.
Yeah, it's completely fucked again. Sorry about all the sounds, guys. It's me,
Oh, that murdered
it's
that
me
tank.
whacking on my friggin' mouse to try and get it to work right, but it just won't. No, no, the keyboard's completely screwed too. It's great that it's happening midstream, because the only way that I know to fix this is to completely shut down my computer and restart.
To me. Oh,
Okay. So yeah, again, this is gonna get knocked over one.
Yeah, I'm like hitting like shifts and controls, but I'm not actually doing it.
Oh boy,
I keep doing
I killed that person.
keep doing AoEs when I'm not doing it. I'm not pressing that damn button, game. Stop it.
Okay, we're knocking over one.
Yes, that's what I'm saying, game.
Over here where I am is
It's
safe.
random shit.
We're on the very
Shit.
edge.
If you would halt our ascension, then press on.
And my avatar shifted over to the side too. That's interesting. I wonder if they're... Oh my god. What are you fucking pressing?
For this guy, it's better to look at the
Builder
arrow
has
under
been
his feet to
made
see where he's hitting. Because he'll do, like, half area cleaves, like, with his attacks.
Than the destroyer.
His helmet's a bit confusing for me, so I have to look at the
Like,
arrow under his feet to see which
every
way he's
single
hitting.
thing
Provide
fucks up on me
myself with some
simultaneously to be like, yeah, have fun with the new raid. Here's all your shit's broken.
Oh, he's hitting over there.
And then he bounced back up. I don't know what just happened with my avatar. He's like, he still shifted to the side there. I don't know why. Like my avatar randomly shifting himself whenever he feels like it, and my keyboard completely fucking up.
Ash, if you want to put a marker on me, you can. If that person this guy. Whacked.
I'm just stuck dealing with like the keyboard screwing up on me again, so I'm just like messing with that right now. Like, it just won't stop doing my AoE combo because it thinks I'm holding down control, but I'm not.
Oh, nice.
Your marker, really interesting.
so used to having Luca as my secondary healer.
Yeah. Gear. It should be going for the gear. Hey, I already got a set of Pantheon Solarites. I love all of these. 590. I don't think that's any better than what I've got. Oh well.
Ahead stands a statue I have fashioned for our contest.
Again, it just did it wrong. Yeah, my keyboard's just randomly hitting like Control and Shift while I'm trying to press buttons again.
Oh no.
And unfortunately, the only solution to it I know of is uninstall all my keyboard drivers and reboot my computer.
Oh Jesus.
Upon the ground you shall fall. By my authority as the destroyer. I will break you body and soul.
He's hitting red, so stay on blue.
Yeah, that's what I thought that one would be, but I wasn't sure.
When the circle goes, not by the palm, but on the side, we're gonna run to it instead of away from it. But this is really fun. Make sure you're on one so you don't get knocked off.
I still got knocked off somehow.
It's okay. Oh, quite a few of you got knocked off too. He's punching blue, so we get on red. Alright, run to the area over here. And just get right up over here. Stand on the ouchie zone.
Ah, because it sends it out towards the fingers.
Uh-huh. Yep, he'll do it again too. He usually does it twice.
In my blinding resplendence.
about to. Oh, that tank almost killed Sympathy. Alright, this is gonna be a get on red to get away from blue.
Can't believe I survived that.
Oh. Okay. Middle fingers. I don't even know what finger this is. It's finger. You know, like, Roger dropped a meteor on my finger. That's what he do best, dropping meteors. He's hitting red, so get back to the red. Yeah.
But also, have you ever got that feeling of having peanut butter and chili?
Viewing obsession with peanut butter.
Peanut butter and chili sounds so disgusting.
Impressive.
We're done.
Children of man.
On to the fun part.
Come, mortals. Enter my
I
realm.
need all these
If you
gears. Jesus Christ. Other problem with my computer thinking I'm hitting control and shift randomly is that, like, when I try to hit escape or anything like that, it'll like bring up weird menus and shit on my computer. Avatar is just bouncing all over the place.
Get out first, and then get in. Now get in.
My avatar screwing up is somehow associated with my keyboard screwing up.
Now get in first. Now get out. He's going off first.
Alright, I can't see that one.
Good. We interrupted. There.
Let's try and get this one.
Yeah.
Through and done.
And on to mommy
After
number one.
Aglaia, I think I'm gonna have to fix my keyboard before continuing on to you, Christine.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Which means I'll have to stop stream and reboot my computer.
Though, to be honest, the next part of the raids are actually easier than this, in my opinion.
The hilarious part is I did delete all my keyboard drivers and reboot the computer earlier today just to try and prevent this. Oh yeah, my avatar is like bouncing all over the place. Because it thinks I'm doing weird keyboard inputs when
Get in the middle of her. Oh wait, she's turned really wonky.
shifting
Good.
constantly.
Just stay, don't move out. Because these are gonna be circle AoEs. This time, mirages are gonna pop up and slap the balls away, so just go to one that's not being, that's being slapped away.
Is it just a mirage? Or something more?
Alright, the fans are gonna go around either 4 or 5 times. Whatever side they land on, it's 2 gigantic circle AoEs, so you're not gonna want to be on those sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay. You do it. When are you gonna kick? Get behind her, right behind her foot.
I can't make it through a single rotation without buttons completely fucking up. Oh, yeah,
2 mirages are gonna pop up and
bouncing
smack
all over the
fire
fucking
onto
place.
one area. Well, on 2 areas, so just look for the safety. So stand near the smacky ladies. There we go. Are you are not safe
Raging flames.
Okay.
Dance upon the wind.
We both just rescued her. She got rescued twice. Oh shit. Alright, so this is gonna hit us 3 times, so just get hit with the flow.
None can escape the inferno.
Oops.
This will burn.
She's doing sunspots. Yeah, she's doing sunspots. Go to the very last one that gets put down, and then just like, or move into the first one that went off.
Avoided.
And then she's gonna kick that ball
Gift of
somewhere.
flame for our
Okay,
souls.
she's kicking it that way, so come over this way. I feel like she's gonna kick again very soon. Nope, fans. One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's a little too close to that, I guess.
Oh, she kicking. Knew she was gonna kick soon.
Oh yeah, he's just bouncing all over the place. Keyboard fucking up. That's gotta be it. Like, it thinks I'm pressing buttons or something, and so it's moving it now, but I don't know why. I don't have movement of any kind associated with
So, but
button
these are gonna
presses.
have mirages that smack towards the other mirages, so just make sure you're not going towards one of
Is
those.
it just a mirage? Or something more?
Oh, okay.
He's twitching around like crazy.
Let there be fire!
Alright, this one's only gonna have one safe spot this time, so 3 mirages are gonna pop.
Great. Alright. He's twitching and moving and freaking out.
Oh, look at that. Standing in the actual, standing in the good one.
Raging flames, dance upon the wind!
And we're done.
Fires burn.
Okay. Scrap that. I think just like one more boss, and then I can, well, and then I'll have to turn the stream off and reboot my computer and then turn the stream back on again, and hopefully it's not completely busted. Oh great, it's doing it again. Oh my god, what did you just do again?
I am Null, keeper of the realm
Now
of
we
the
get to
living.
do with Ball's boss.
I am Thor, keeper of the realm of the dead.
Good music.
Prepare to be judged, children
Please don't tell her
of
the huge
man.
I'm not sure what it is that
I
causes
don't
it.
get what they mean by huge
I
cleave.
think it's
Nor
just-
did they wait at all for you to get out of fucking cutscene, of course.
I don't think it's just that my keyboard's cracked. 'Cause it
Well,
starts
needless to
sometimes
say,
when I
he
see
has
it.
colors. If he's blue, you stand in the red. If he is red, you stand in the blue. If he's red, the stack marker counts and you have to stack. If he's blue, the stack marker does not count, and people who have the AoE... Oh wait, yeah, he's red, so stay in blue. Good.
Oh,
That'll be soon though.
oh, he's all over the place.
That's a multi-tank stack right there. Oh, I'm the stack. We're gonna flip. Oh, he's flipping. Alright, the stack markers shouldn't count actually, but the blues around the arena. Yeah. Oh god. Whoever had that stack, whoever had that mark, get away from them. Oh no. Okay. Alright, we're fine. Oh, still nearly killed the red mage. He's blue, so get in red over here on the side of
Sorry
red.
about that stuff too much though. No idea when I'm about to get hit by here.
You nearly avoided that, Ashran. There is a tiny sliver of safe spot in the
That was
blue if you
pure
know where to
luck.
stand. Get behind him. He is not flipping. He is put in such a bad spot. Oh, I see. You are actually main tanking him.
Oops.
I don't know why you're taking him.
My keyboard's fucking up. I shouldn't
Here,
be.
here comes the balls. I can't do much to help you here other than just
Avoid them as they fall. Yeah, just watch them as they're falling. Avoid them.
Okay, I see.
Although this one's just gonna circle around, isn't it? Yeah.
Alright. There we go. Not too bad.
Those aren't too
Like,
terrible.
one person died. He's flipping, so keep where you were.
Flips. At least he sort of gives it away with like the way he moves, beams, and gazes and stuff like that around as he flips. So you kind of
Should be... Okay, so the first one's a knockback. Second one should be a point blank. Right, yeah. So you don't want to get hit towards the second one, back here by number 1. You're going to want to get hit northwest. Alright, first one's point blank. Second one is knockback. Third one is either... Let's see, what are you gonna do this time? A point blank, okay.
point blank, so we don't want to go that way.
So don't get hit near
The third one.
number 3.
Avoid the first one if you hit the third. Nice to see you are not new. And then this way.
Should go to... Yeah, Soul's Measure. Alright, so a clone of us is gonna pop, and we have to kill it. And then scales, we have to balance the scales. But that'll be after we kill the clones. The scales are in the very back, if you see them. Alright, so they're all on this side, okay. We're gonna be right here where we're standing.
It's
Should be C right here. Oh, hey, look at that. It's a bunny. Oh, wait. Oh, that's mine. Okay. I mean, the person named mine.
Also, you're welcome to
I thought you
run
meant-
your-
No, no, I'm definitely not a bunny boy. Oh,
to,
wow. You
run
killed ours.
Euphrosyne with
Oh,
us if
that's
you
not
want,
our
CC,
stack.
But before I can get to Euphrosyne, I have to actually
We had a,
stop Dream and shut my
a
computer down and
Wallfell.
reboot.
Come over here on blue. Most of
It's
us are gonna
screwed
need to be
up
over
right
here.
now, so it's messing with my...
We need more people on. Okay, we're good. We're good. Don't move.
Oh, because they're big. Oh, I get it. Yeah, because the clones have real heavy, so we need to unbalance.
Good job. No way. Yeah, we had a Lalafell who purposely wiped our entire party from another alliance because they ran over on top of us with the stack marker. So we took 2 stack markers, and they killed us. And
That's
then they ended up
annoying.
wiping us too. Yeah,
I've
they
seen a
were
lot of people
purposely
who
trolling.
Screw that mechanic up on purpose, unbalance it at like the last second.
Yep, that's what the Lalafell did. They were being a troll. Good job, though.
Well done! You are deserving of reward. As a show of esteem, we shall bring our all to bear.
Interesting. The more time I spend with the gods, the more
Alright,
it feels
he
like
is-
they're testing us rather than
He is
actually-
flipping to red, so get in blue over here.
The more I listen to their dialogue, the more it just sounds like they're testing us or playing with us rather than like actually, we're gonna take over the world.
Okay. Oh, Oh god. Yeah, I saw that going bad. Someone with one of the markers ran over the stack marker. Oh, he is red. He is flipping to blue. Alright, so get in red. Yeah, and get away from the people that had those markers. Oh, they killed me.
It feels like my keyboard's actually started to work right again.
He is flipping. Get over there. Get over here.
Yeah, I'm actually getting
Oh,
through my
Tom's
rotation
fighting me.
now. My keyboard. Well, it's not. I keep saying my keyboard. It's not my keyboard. I know that. It's some
Alright,
weird
he's
shit
doing
with the drivers. That maybe
First
having
one's
too many
point
things running at the same time makes it like not recognize stuff.
Second one is knockback.
Point blank.
Third one
Got it.
is point blank.
I got the order. Alright, let's go. I've got more than enough space here. Let's just turn him.
We should be able to DPS him down.
Yeah, we're right on the edge here.
And good job.
Divine
You got it.
intervention. Managed to do it even with busted key recognition going on.
Worthy.
Yeah, see? Feels more like they're testing us rather than actually threatening us. Question is for what? At least he has his happy little ear wiggles.
I greeted a 99 on those aiming pants. I don't need them. Just gonna descent them.
Obliged. I need everything, please. Everything I can have. Anything? One piece? Any piece, please?
And that's fine.
I get nothing? Ever? Anything? I got the Azima. Okay. I think I already have... No, I don't already have. Okay, good. Like,
Alright. There you
Live
go, there's your
coins.
first part of the raid done.
that's useful. The Soul Reds... I don't know if I needed... These are boots, right? Yeah, feet. I've already got... No, I do not, actually. Okay, I do need to change those out then. I don't know why. Like, I have no idea why. But it feels like my avatar settled down and my keyboard started working better near the very end of the raid there, and I don't know what happened. Like, it can't just be my processor, because my keyboard... Again, not my keyboard. The drivers for my keyboard have fucked up when I'm doing barely anything on my computer. Oh well. I guess I'll see if it'll just stay and not screw up on me again for now. You're safe. Thank goodness. Rushed here as soon as I heard the tidings from Raha. Is this true? Beings claiming to be the 12 have
Lysian.
appeared.
That's okay.
Oh, also.
It didn't kill us, so it's fine.
What was I? No. No. Couldn't deafen myself again. So you guys can hang out in the voice chat and talk and stuff if you want. Also, I will... That should be up just a little bit further there. Like right about there. But I'll also hide it for now. There we go. You defeated them all. Incredible. I had no doubt that you would succeed, but no less impressed for it. What do you guys got for us? Are you just playing with us? I'll be happy to go back through that, I'm probably going to uncheck the box that, like, skips all previously seen cutscenes and go back through Aglaia a couple of times off stream once we're done to pay attention to the cutscenes and stuff without having to deal with my keyboard's messing up, and I'm trying to pay attention to chat and all that stuff, too. To think that the day would come we could put on an act for men. I must say, by God, you played the villain's role to perfection. Come now, master. I merely did what was necessary to compel the mortals to confront us. Still, it pained me to speak to our beloved children so unkindly. It's like, aren't you ruining the show for all of the other gods? Don't they want to put on a show for me too? And you're already giving away the game. So you say, Azima, yet you seemed happy enough to fight them. You did not forget the true purpose of the trial, I hope. I could now but be excited. Do not tell me you felt differently. Consider yourselves fortunate, children. It is rare indeed to see Nalthal in such high spirits. Yeah, it must be annoying for you who has to live in the frickin' heaven with him. What in the world is happening? Didn't you say you defeated them? You thought I killed these gods? No, Kryl, that didn't happen. I just beat them up. Did they manage to flee? Or perhaps were resummoned? Put up your weapons. You have not to fear from us. Rest assured, we are not summoned beings. We do not drain the land of ether, nor do we take men into our thrall. What the hell are you? But what of the gods who were summoned during the calamity? One's Master Louis Sois called forth to protect the realm. It was not us, but a primal born of your fervent prayers for salvation. Indeed. That the worst of the calamity was averted and the realm restored in its aftermath was a direct testament to the power of your hopes. I mean, we did already know that, because we saw what happened to Louis Sois when we did the Bahamut, Royals of Bahamut. Why appear before us now? After everything, why now? Just as men harbor hope, so too do we gods. To realize our aspirations, it is essential that we do battle with you. Thus did I falsely claim that we sought to rule the world. It was deceitful conduct unworthy of a divinity. I must apologize. Not only for that, but for using my power to do harm besides. these hopes of yours? Won't you tell us what they are? We cannot. If you wish to know the truth, you must discover it for yourselves. It's not easy to move forward when there is seemingly no destination. But if you press on, you will eventually arrive at the answers you seek. You will understand why we hold our peace, and far more besides. You will learn the very truth of our existence. Okay then. I mean, that's what Emmett wanted me to do. I mean, well, no, it was just him saying, you haven't even learned these things yet. Go forth, mortals, and seek knowledge of us. When the time is right, we shall meet again in this place. Part of me is wondering if everything started acting up. My VTuber, my controls, everything started acting up because, like, too much stuff was going. I mean, I've raided and done trials and all that stuff before without too much hassle. I guess I'm also running Discord and a voice chat there, but that can't be that aggressive. This precision is Sander. Oops. Oh well, that's fine. Miraculously enough, I did not end up... No, wait. I did end up dead. Yeah, he knocked me off the finger. Fucking bastard. But other than that, I did pretty good. Also, my avatar is still not quite in the right spot. After all that bouncing and shifting and twisting and whatever else, he's still not quite in the right place, but he's pretty close. Let me just grab him. Where is he? Hello? Game? There he is. Yeah. For a bit of it at Interact. Honestly, I was like half paying attention to the stuff Mello was saying because I was so, like, it threw me so aggressively how my controls were constantly screwing up on me that I was like half paying attention to the stuff Mello was saying. Also, I will say the bosses in Aglaia were fairly showy. Not showy, that's not the right word. But like, they showed what they were gonna do pretty well. I know she was. But like I said, the bosses did show things off pretty well. One thing I will say thanks to Mello on is Naldthal's flipping. I didn't catch that he was flipping red to blue. Much about them remains shrouded in mystery. At least they seem open to reason. And considering our next step, I should very much like to hear your detailed account of them. Right after I have word with our client, that is. Please give me a moment to introduce myself, then we can review the situation. The Divine Dilemma. Very interesting. Is there... I don't see it. It's not here. I don't think that was here. If it's not here, then that picture means we're probably going to Stormblood. Because the place I know of that looks like that is the statue in Ralger's Reach. Greetings. I'm Kryle, of the Students of Baldessian. You have the pleasure of addressing Dag, the explorer who sought aid in investigating this place. Tiny monkey. Hi, I'm Dag. And this here is a baby Oppo. Yes, it is. No shit. Yes, I can see that. Does it have a name? None that I know of. Nor would I presume to bestow one, for that would be condescending. Great, Derek. I see. That's very considerate of you. I understand you explored the various phantom realms with Derek. Will you recount to me the experience? While the gods tested you sorely, you did not sense any malicious intent. Yeah, no. Even before they gave away the game at the end there, the more I listened to them speaking during the fights and stuff, they were like laughing and enjoying themselves and talking about a trial and all that. As Barga said, they wish to do battle with us. It would seem they do not necessarily wish to cause us harm. Much more about this perplexes me. Mayhap 'tis safe to assume they are not primals. As you may recall, Livingway once told us that the art of summoning as taught by the Asians incorporates the fervent desire to assimilate others into one's belief. Thus do the resultant primals seek to enthrall worshippers, who in turn seek to grow their ranks. These beings appear to harbor no such desire. They are primals, and they're unlike those that have been summoned in recent memory. I suppose that they were created in antiquity, like manner to idle in. There's no way to prove it. What could they possibly be? And why did they desire battle with man? Even of your little Eosia, you know precious little. The true identities of the 12, for instance. Yup. Exactly. Emmett was telling me to get my ass out there and learn more. Emmett Selk did say that, didn't he? Which we may assume he knew the truth. Challenge you to seek it out too? Suffice to say you'll do so, of course. Of course. You really think I'm gonna avoid going into something where it's like, you can learn the true identities of the gods that your people worship? Okay, let's figure that out. So far as we can ascertain, this is a matter which has implications for the entire stone. In light of this, the students of Baldesion formally accept the commission. We will investigate the Phantom Realm and the beings who call themselves the 12. I'm pleased to hear that. Thank you. Without further ado then, I will take a look around. There are a few things I'm curious about. Then with your permission, I'll take myself to Eorzea and investigate the worship of those gods we encountered. Yep, we're going to Ralger's Reach. Ash, Derek, seeing as you've already seen this place, would you care to accompany me? By all means. In which case... you stay here with Crow, my friend. It wouldn't do to leave a fair maiden alone. Yep. Tiny, tiny Oppo Oppo. Can't wait to see what's really going on with the Oppo Oppo and Derek. I shall be glad for the company. Take care then, and good luck. Yay! Run around and talk to people about their worship of the 12. To explain my plan, it's believed that the 12 were already worshipped during the Third Astral Era, when the Allegan Empire flourished. a sudden, like, twinge through my neck. Oh, I got raid. Forgot time's changed. Gotta run. Alright. Later, Liz. Thank you for joining us for Aglaia. I'm sure I'll be running Aglaia and Euphrosyne a whole lot more in the future. Now that this stuff's unlocked, I need to start, like, running it with weekly resets and all that stuff. Oh, man. Jesus. I just hate when I, like, tweak my neck like this. Because of the fact that it takes so long for the pain to actually go away, like days or even a week, sometimes even longer than that. And that all even just like the tiniest little motions. Aglaia isn't behind weekly reset anymore? Okay. I actually don't even know what the benefit is of the weekly reset stuff, since I've only recently gotten to the end game, you know, whatevers. Does it give you, like, a whole bunch of the current tomestones or something once a week? Is that what the weekly reset, like, why people are so aggressive about running it? Like, the first time in the week that you run the most current content will give you just a bunch of resources or whatever? It's 12 already, but an empire. From the 5th Astral Era, the Alliance raid gives you catch-up gear. Okay. Those nations that fought in the War of the Magi each took one of the 12 as a guardian deity. But wait a minute. It's for the people that aren't doing Savage. Okay. So it gives you catch-up gear, but can you like only run Euphrosyne once a week? Or do you only get good gear out of it once a week? Because I figured you could run it whenever you wanted to get Savage gear level after. Oh. That's why I thought it gave you, like, okay, you can only get one piece of the current content gear each week. Okay. Alright. So it's like whatever first piece of Aglaia is unlocked on gear now, but the new one isn't. Yeah. So whatever the very first drop from Euphrosyne is that you successfully take, like you are forced to pass on everything else after that or something. Or it just like auto passes or doesn't even give it to you after that. It also gives you one upgrade for the tomes gear a week too. Yes. The Aglaia coins and the Euphrosyne coins, I did see those. That they're currently being used to upgrade. Well, actually, I think they upgrade pretty much everything. That's how you get, like, star, shine, whatever stuff, and you use that to upgrade your things. Yeah, you have to pass on the rest. Just can't roll on it once you get a piece. Okay. Well, then that's good to know. So that I don't accidentally go and roll on some piece of, like, striking gear or some shit, or maiming gear, for God's sake. End up not being able to get anything I actually want. This practice has continued to the present day in Eorzea, with some notable regional differences. For instance, its guardians hold Halone as absolute, while Charlians enjoy a moderate relationship with Thalia. Yeah. Moderate? You call a 200-foot statue with infinitely flowing water moderate? Jesus, Raha. Visiting various locations in Eorzea and learning about the 12 as they are worshipped. Hope to identify any similarities or differences between them and the beings we encounter. In so doing, I believe we will draw closer to the truth of their identities. Our first destination, I propose we take ourselves to Raugo's Reach. The place is holy ground for worshippers of the Destroyer, and promises to yield useful details. Cool. Maybe we can see Lise again. $1.75. Yeah, that's pretty cheap. I mean, after all, Lise and I climbed up this statue and beat the crap out of each other on it, so... Hopefully we get to see her again while we're investigating it. There you are, Ash. This place served as the base of operations for your investigation into Omega, did it not? How delightful to be here together. Don't mind my making an observation. It seems you enjoy traveling with company. I do. Something I dreamed of for a long time. Cards, Orchestrion, and Minion doesn't cover the weekly reads. Okay, so you can roll on all that stuff. Just make sure you save your roll for a piece of gear you actually want. Unlike traveling around with good friends. It's always nice, those rare nights when you pop on and find a bunch of your FC or people in your link shells or whatever are available to just go do whatever dumb shit. It was always enjoyable. Is that so? Yourself, you normally travel alone. In my wanderings, I much prefer to have solitude. Not that I avoid people or communities, mind you. As a matter of fact, I've been here before, on the trail of the Phantom Realm. Now that I think on it, more often than not, those places where Phantom Realm sightings are known to occur have a tradition of 12 worship. And I dare to hope that we're on the right track. As I'm sure you know, Elgar's Reach is home to the Temple of the Fist, the ancient headquarters of the Fister problem. Raised by the Mad King Theodoric. The temple lay abandoned before the Alamegan resistance claimed it for its operations. And I doubt that much literature has survived over the years. People here may possess some knowledge of the local faith. So let's split up and make inquiries. Reconvene here afterwards to share findings. It'll be interesting to actually be caught up on a certain on any piece of content. Oh yeah, I should traveling the desert in search of finding beauty, a goldsmith inadvertently wandered into the Phantom Realm. Unsure if he was dreaming, he later crafted this automaton based on the woman he glimpsed within, imbuing it with her fiery grace. For those who like it scorching hot. Let the fires rage, yo. I wonder if she does anything on her own. I know she's a wind-up, so if I put on Mammoth here, I can do more stuff with her, but I wonder if she has any, like, little animations of her own. Like with Emmett. Oh, there's one. That was just like a smack or something. Like with Emmett, who does his little snap all the time. Alright. Locals. Local yokels. Yeah, for some reason my keyboard is working fine now. Yeah. My button inputs are perfectly fine now. Could it be my processor getting overworked? My computer's not running that hot. I'm not really running anything I haven't run before without running into trouble. with my key inputs, though, either. Maybe it is my processor just gets overworked and freaks out. I mean, it does only really seem to happen when I'm playing games and stuff, so maybe it just pushes it too hard. Holy crap. Mange Moldva. Been a while since I've seen you guys. Going to do all with his power. Won't be out of my nose. Oh god, have they reached the end of their story? Give up easily. No, because she is talking about his recovery. Yeah, prognosis is not good. No. Wait, they have given up on these two in the story then. Yeah, these two are completely worthless to the story now. Like, she's still talking like he's still in the hospital, but that ship's already sailed. He can't walk, but he's alive. Well, if it isn't Ashran, is this man perchance a friend of yours? Last he visited, he shared with me the tales he heard on his journey. What amazing tales they were. If you have time, I'd love to hear both of your stories. Unless we're in some haste. We're investigating the worship of Ralga. Seek literature on the subject, religious texts and the like. Many still be found here. Just about all of it is gone, sadly. Destroyed by the Empire, if not the Mad King before that. But we haven't lost everything. The mighty image of the Destroyer, tales we share at the campfire, like the legend of our nation's founding. We still have these things. They were a source of great comfort and strength to us in our darkest moments. I see. If you don't mind, I would be obliged to hear your stories this time. Ashran, rest assured I have this well in hand. Feel free to carry on as you will. They really have sort of written all of the, like, stuff from Stormblood pretty much out of the game at this point. Like, no one's doing anything new. Everyone's just, like, doing the same animations, the same rotations, nothing's changed. No one's moved. Oh, okay, the Ralger statue then. Interesting that they had me go there, go away, come back. Whatever. Come on. There you go. Bloodstorm. Read the words inscribed on the monument. Storm of blood approaches fast, hell's open, heavens weep, for no one's soul doth lie beyond the measure of his reach. Once upon a time, Lee's explained to you the meaning. That's 2 expansions ago. I've forgotten. We must prepare ourselves for the strife and sorrow that will inevitably come. Yeah. Left. Ooh, do I get to go see Lee's and the others? Because that's right about the right location where it's sending me. I'm an Argo. Nope. Instead I get to go see some nobody who I don't care about. Nope, that's no one. Oh look, another nobody who I don't care about. Yes. If you have business, please make it quick. I'm due to meet with someone any moment now. Forgive me my delay. Why, if it isn't the adventurer who kindly escorted me to the Temple of the Fist? Are you studying monks too, perchance? I love this goofy glasses-wearing book lady who's studying the monks. It's like, no, no, no. You want to study the monks, you pull out your fists and you start beating the crap out of people. And you open some chakras. If so, you ought to work together with me and my colleague here. Few things are finer than joining heads with like-minded folk. And yeah, the more time I spend streaming and specifically trying to do, like, character accents, the more I'm thinking maybe I did catch COVID, because my throat's getting real scratchy real fast today. And all of my character accents are coming off real, like, gravelly and kind of dry. Researching the worship of the Destroyer, you say? Why didn't you mention it sooner? This is a copy of Destructivity, a scripture of the Fist of Ralgar. The original is one of the few texts that survived the temple's razing. It was recovered by a monk named Vidagut. Oh, okay then. Went to the trouble of having this made for my colleague, only for her to say she doesn't need it, so I'll offer it to you instead. Lest you forget, this is your passion, not mine. I'm simply assisting you as a favor, and I thank you not to put us in danger. But danger's the crucible in which the monk tempers body and mind. So sublime, monks. An obsession with the monks. We best return to our work. Till next time, adventurer. One other thing I will say is that I think the controls have only ever screwed up on me. Question mark? I think so. When I've been playing Final Fantasy XIV. I didn't think about that much until there's just this moment. I think it's only ever happened when I'm in the middle of playing 14 and suddenly it starts hitting shift and control and shit when I'm not actually pressing them. So maybe it is a processor thing. I haven't really added any... Oh, wait a minute! Yeah, a bunch of people have been complaining about some sort of, like, memory leak going on with 6.3, haven't they? Does anyone know if they fixed that yet? That might be it. Some sort of weird memory leak that people were complaining about on, like, Twitter and in Discords and stuff with 6.3. I didn't get details on what it was, but if it is actually causing a memory leak, that might be pushing my processor more aggressively than the game normally does and making a bunch of my other stuff, like, freak out, like the drivers for my keyboard and my mouse or my avatar twitching all over the place. If Final Fantasy XIV is, like, pushing, like, more and more memory as I play it. Huh. That might be what's going on. Hopefully that is what's going on, because having a specific answer to the question will, like, even if there's nothing I can do to fix the fact that 6.3 has some sort of memory leak problem going on, the fact that I know would then know for sure that's what's causing the problem, I could at least find some solace in knowing what the problem is and knowing that eventually the devs will fix this. So it should be okay eventually. Ash, what were you able to learn? Copy of one of the scriptures, you say? A moment while I skim over it. see. This chapter appears to be a record of the construction of the great image of Roger, written in a style that suggests folklore was committed to parchment. When the deluge of the Sixth Umbral Calamity threatened Eorzea, the ancestors of the Alamegans were guided to safety by a comet. Going to sleep, start early tomorrow. Alright, have a good night, Etnarek. Thanks for hanging out with us for now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna push through and get through Euphrosyne. Even though I know that I'm just dealing with the after story of Aglaia right now. Maybe I'll push through and get through Euphrosyne. I'd like to. But that's probably going to require me to stream for 4 to 5 hours, probably. Yeah, that's not too bad. I probably will. Mind if I dip? My head's been hurting. Is it better? Suddenly, keep your stream, of course. Yeah, that's fine, Mello. That's alright. Although the other option is... if I dip out when I'm finished with Aglaia, which, honestly, at the end of the day, might be for the best, with Baron and Etnarek heading to bed and Mello's not feeling well, and I'm feeling like my throat's all scratchy, like I might be coming down with a cold, that might be for the best. Then, next Monday? Yeah, I'll probably have a stream on Monday and specifically do Euphrosyne then. That way I can hit Monday for this week, and then I'll have Euphrosyne available so that when Tuesday rolls around I can hit the weekly reset on it. Promise the second raids aren't nearly as bad. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it more, I probably will end up dipping after Aglaia. I'll probably dip after Aglaia, and then on Monday, instead of having the No Man's Sky stream like I've been doing recently on Monday, I'll probably do 14 on Monday to get to Euphrosyne, and then maybe move No Man's Sky to Tuesday or something. Which, by the by, I'm going to try the Permadeath Galactic Core thing again. This time I'm doing it a little differently because I actually kind of know the path to get there. Rather than jumping 700,000 light years, I know how to, like, get hold of a glyph, get hold of a Stargate, and sort of dial my way closer. So I could probably do it in a single stream. Provided I don't get killed. So that'll be interesting. But I'll probably move that to Tuesday. I was actually planning to reconfigure the days that I stream next week, but I was thinking of dropping the Monday and adding a Sunday. So instead of a Monday, Tuesday, I'd have a Saturday, Sunday, so that I'm streaming on the weekend. More people are available, they can hang out, they can play with me, stuff like that. I'll probably start doing that pretty soon. But for next week, I'll probably keep the Monday, so that I can hit Euphrosyne before the weekly reset. Believing that it was sent by Roger, they came to hold him in the highest. And there goes an ad again. This much of the tale I'd been familiar with. According to the scripture, among those refugees who followed the comet, some claim to have caught sight of Roger himself. Their accounts were passed down through the centuries, and worshippers of the Destroyer pieced them together to give shape to yonder statue. Okay. I must say it bears more than a passing resemblance to the being we encountered. Yes, it does. Also bears a more than passing resemblance to Ramu. Were that Roger a primal, the explanation for the similarities would be simple. But if he's not, then the people saw him and then based the statue off of him. It's just going the other way. Right? This is just, like, we thought it was A to B. It's more B to A. They saw him built the statue rather than they built the statue and then based the primal on him. The statue gives rise to a unified interpretation of Rhalgr's appearance, which in turn lends form to the primal. However, this fails to account for what inspired the likeness in the first place. If the scripture is to be believed, it was the sightings during the Sixth Umbral Calamity. Yet for those witnesses to be able to recognize Rhalgr, they would have needed an agreed-upon idea of his appearance beforehand. Oh. Oh yeah, that's interesting. But then consider the history of 12 worship that had already existed in the Third Astral Era. It might be ridiculous to think that these divinities existed even prior to that. That's true. So then, there's some real chicken and the egg stuff going on here. What the... How'd they come into being, and what are they? The question is, do these beings give rise to their respective faiths? Or are they primals born of them? Why if we're not both? I thought we had made it clear. We are not summoned beings. What is that? Oh, that was my... I think that's my phone beeping at me that it needs to be plugged in. Okay. Not a problem. I'll do that after stream. What the... Huh? Since time immemorial, our domains have lain scattered across Eorzea. As a matter of fact, one of those in which you set foot is nearby. It is not unusual for mortals to glimpse us. Are they... No way. Yes way? I mean, the Four Lords were. I suppose... If the 12 are just really, really old, they could be this powerful. And voice, could they be... Indeed. I am Biogot, and the hawk beside me is Rhalgr. Shall elaborate upon my master's explanation. Thus disguise ourselves. Okay, so these are just disguises. When we wish to observe the world without, or being seen in our true forms would violate our laws of conduct. I was gonna say, are they just really, really old and really, really powerful? I always forget the word. What the word is that they use for them, like talking animals. I always forget what they call them. The old talking animals. Although I suppose we've never seen one of these little gremlin monster dudes as one of those. Hawk I could understand, but this dude, not so much. Though we similarly disguise our sanctums, veiling them in illusion, rents are known to manifest when the surrounding ether is unstable. Auspice. Yes, auspices. Exactly, Mello. That's what I was thinking of. I think I spelled it right. Yes, you did. Once I see it, I can remember it, but I always forget it. I started to think, oh, maybe it's possible. I mean, the Four Lords were pretty strong. Right? If the 12 are just real ancient, like, era of the world being sundered level ancient, then maybe they're just really strong auspices. But no, these seem to be just disguises. In such a time, should a gifted mortal chance to be near, they may inadvertently catch sight of us. Of course, during an umbral calamity, etheric imbalance occurs on a star-wide scale. The ideal condition for seeing the Phantom Realm. Precisely how many times we have been seen, we ourselves have no way of knowing. But that is a sound assumption to make. Well, by God, I believe that much shall suffice by way of an apology for our deception. Shall we? I also kind of love the fact that, like, the 12 are a bunch of doofuses. Like, I mean, not so much, but seeing just weird, goofy, like, okay then, by God, let's be on our way. Oh, sorry, we were playing the bad guys for a while there, kind of stuff coming from the 12 is kind of hilarious to me. Since they're our gods, our divinities, right? You tend to put them up on, like, pedestals or whatever. Seeing that they're just a bunch of idiots who were way too old and way too powerful is kind of hilarious. Indeed. That is all we're at liberty to reveal. Fare you well, children of mine. Just pay no mind to this super powerful hawk and, whatever. Again, I always forget what they call those guys, too. I remember in the Unsundered world, they called them Orei. And then again, we have a simple name for them, but I constantly forget it, because I just always think of them as gremlins, basically. Aside from their reticence, where it concerns their identity and objective, divinities are certainly approachable. What they said was true. Their worship could be traced back to their sightings. It would serve to explain one thing. In my research in the field of comparative mythology, Augurs often observed to bear many similarities with Ramu. You know shit, just look at the statue. Yeah, it's basically just humans, or I don't know. I guess it's just easier to call them humans, even though it's a bunch of different species, none of which are called human. But humans saw him and came up with the idea of Rhalgr, and sylphs saw him and came up with the idea of Ramu. Rhalgr of the Phantom Realm. The divergence may be attributable to differences in culture between man and sylph. Yep. She believed that they gave rise to the prevailing faiths of Eosia. Probably all of them. The Who's? Maybe not all of them. Ramu's obvious, because Ramu looks so much like Rhalgr already. They're both like lightning old men. But some of the others not so much. Like if I was gonna say like Ifrit, that would probably have been Azima for fire, but Azima's not even remotely close to Ifrit, so... Unavailable evidence, yes. I'm inclined to. None of this explains their presence. How and when did beings of such power come into existence? It is you, Crow. Has something happened? Truly. Very well, I shall take care of it. Carl's recruited an acquaintance to aid in our investigation. An authority on mythology. On mythology? Let's go and receive her at the sunken temple of Karn, where she's currently conducting field work. Oh! Brief detour to prepare a little something. Are they gonna go pick up that little Lala girl? The one that was the sister of the two miners? Wasn't that Sunken Temple of Karn? I think that was the Sunken Temple of Karn story. The two miner brothers that were worried about their sister who was doing research on the dungeon. That'd be an interesting and kind of old school pull for them to go for her. Conveniently, Thanalan is home to countless adherents of Naltha. While I tend to business, may I ask the two of you to make inquiries in Ul'dah? Very well. Excellent. I'll join you as soon as I'm able. You leave. Hey, Derek. Seems to be just you and me, I know, Doc. Suppose it can't be helped. Divine Dilemma! Face of an explorer. Branching is writ plain upon Derek's face. Strange manners for the one who's proposed the service so promptly abandon it. Not lie, I'm not given to working one-on-one with another. I suppose I agreed to this arrangement. We can also just split up if you don't want to. I'm fine with that. Oh, need to respond to a message real quick. To make sure. Kind of helping me look after my mom. Although, odds are I probably did get sick, but I don't super feel sick just yet. My throat's scratchy, my nose is a little stuffy, but that's the kind of shit that I deal with on almost a constant basis. Neither of those is an indication that I'm sick. Not yet. If it gets worse and I start getting headaches or stomach aches, then I'll think I'm sick. Okay, well, she didn't respond. So either that's good enough for her and she's just waiting, or it's not and she's making herself something. We'd best be on our way. As I recall, Milvaneth's aquarium is still closed for construction. So let's try our luck at Arzeneth Ossuary. You have no objection to traveling separately, I trust? Good. I shall see you in Ul'dah. My neck, on the other hand, is giving me a lot of trouble today. For some reason. Like, sitting in this chair and even moving a little bit seems to, like, tweak it or make it, like, pop pain, like, down my shoulders. Elsewhere. Yeah, that's the one right next to the thaumaturges. Ugh. Ah, you're here. Of the deific twins Nald Thal, here they worship Thal, who keeps the realm of the dead and weighs the worth of men's souls. In contrast, Nald keeps the world of the living and oversees their financial fortunes. Their names are borne by many a location, and religious organizations, some extremely wealthy and powerful, exist to nurture faith in them. Yeah, no shit. On the surface, it may seem strange that a hub of commerce such as Ul'dah could be home to such spiritual people. It's actually quite logical when one considers that their religion is, in essence, commerce. Yep, exactly. They worship the almighty dollar here, which is probably why I hate Ul'dah so much. Like, not hate, but I don't like it nearly as much as the other two. In any event, Nonthal is a truly unusual divinity. It was originally held to be one god came to be worshipped as twins. Indeed, rather than two distinct entities, that which we encountered was a single being possessed of two personalities. I think they just heard us. Did I mishear? Did he just say they encountered Nalthal? His appearance differs somewhat to the divinity's worship. It cannot be denied that there are striking similarities in their nature. I don't care. We can attract all the attention we want. I really don't care if we cause a commotion in old, I can't be bothered to care about causing a commotion here enough. Forgive me. This is hardly the place for such a conversation. Let us continue it elsewhere. Derek, what do you got for me? It was careless of me to openly speak of our encounter with a divinity within a place where he is worshipped. Hereon, I shall exercise greater caution. Thank you for alerting me to my indiscretion, and ask that you keep it between us. Sure, pal. Whatever. Now then, to finish our conversation. As I mentioned, though the Nonthal is worshipped by men appears somewhat different, there are undeniable similarities in their nature. I believe we may report this much to Grahatia. With that, our work here is done. Rather than waiting for our companion to arrive, perhaps we may seek him out at the sunken temple. I mentioned needing to make a detour. Were we to set out now, we ought to be able to catch up to him. After all, we hardly know one another. Rather than loiter with an unfamiliar person, it's better to use our time productively, wouldn't you agree? Sure, pal. Let's head to the sunken temple of Card at once. I mean, are we actually going to the temple? No. Just in the vicinity of it, okay. I was wondering, are we going inside the temple? One thing I can do is drop out of there. Hop up here. And straight up close this. But I shouldn't run into any more problems. I'm not pushing my processor too much anymore. Although, you know, that's not really what a memory leak cares about. Like if it really is a memory leak from 6.3 that's causing it to push it a little more aggressively than it has been in the past, that's not gonna care that I closed some random program in the background. That's just gonna eat up all that memory and more. Oh man. I just got a sudden flashback to moments when I had to like avoid these enemies because my level was low enough that they would attack me. That's interesting. No, this is most definitely not a Lullafell. You're here. Thank goodness. I found this woman collapsed. I can see no obvious injuries. Her attire, she appears to be some manner of scholar. My bag, please. Let's see. May I trouble you to find her bag? I'll stand lookout in the meantime. But I get the feeling this one's gonna be a forced fight. Because they can't rely on the enemies around this area to fight me anymore, so this one's probably gonna have a forced fight associated with it. No, doesn't look like it. Skin with a little water left, but there appears to be no preventer. Now you decide to take the water of the wine. Here, have some water, lady. Not enough. Food. Eat food. Not safe dried meat, tough as leather. Do you have anything easier to consume? I have boiled eggs. Tons of them. Ash, Derek, what are you doing here? Actually, that can wait. No, not Skip. Whoops, mic was muted. Definitely didn't mean to skip that scene. That was an accident. But I'm pretty sure I get what was going on there. That was the scholar Raha came after. So undoubtedly, she's probably up in the Umphalos. Maybe she is, or at the very least the next bit of the story is. Entrance to the Umphalos. Trial is in this. How's the monkey? Yep, there she is. Welcome back, everyone. And welcome, Snowgame? Glad you could join. Never to get a response. Wonder if she's made herself. Well, delightful to see you again. I understand you've been doing a fine job leading the students. May I say what a lovely place this is? At a glance, this appears to be the highest of the heavens of legend, the seventh heaven. Oof, those aren't symbols representing the other heavens. I take it those are the respective gateways. I should like to pay them all a visit. For Snowgame's benefit, let us review what we have learned thus far, and then deliberate the next step. The gods reappeared before Sinraga's reach. Though they were disguised as unassuming creatures, their laws forbid them from showing their true forms outside their realm. In the event that ambient ether becomes unstable, such as during an umbral calamity, it's possible for the realm, and indeed the gods themselves, to be glimpsed by mortals. Such sightings, we believe, have given rise to the various faiths practiced throughout Eorzea. As we confirmed in Ul'dah, the Nald thought worshipped by the people in the Nald thought we encountered here have more similarities than they do differences. In the course of exploring the Umphalos, two things caught my attention. The first is the gate which lies in the innermost area. If each of the other 6 gates lead to an elementally aspected heaven, and we stand in the 7th heaven, as Snowgame says... It'd be interesting if this is the 7th. I would have thought that's through the column there, but just isn't open yet. What then lies beyond the last gate? The second thing is this monument. It harbors some manner of magic. Unlike anything I've seen before, I will endeavor to decipher it, but it will take time. Divinities that have existed since time immemorial. who abide in domains resembling the heavens of legend. Why have they chosen to reveal themselves to mortals seeking battle? Unless they favor us with more of their secrets, it would seem this monument holds the key to solving the mystery. Indeed, much and more yet lies beyond our understanding, but we'll keep chasing the truth together. As I'm sure you'll agree, though, this is tiring work, both mentally and physically. We need to pace ourselves. For which end, might I suggest we return to Revenant's Toll and have a rest before we embark on the next stage of our investigation, and that'll be the end of it. But do I have to actually go to Revenant's Toll and talk to someone, or is this it? Wow, seriously? When she sent me the message, I sent her one back saying that, like, I'd be done streaming in about 15 minutes and could make something for dinner, but it sounds like she's already in the kitchen just screaming and being pissed and whatever. I guess 15 minutes was too long. So rarely do I get to simply chat with my colleagues. I had fairly forgotten what it felt like. Indeed, it's quite fitting that we should be doing so here at the 7th Heaven. Fitting? That's an understatement? It's like, you won't even let me do your dialogue, thanks. 7th and highest of heavens, which rules over the remaining 6, was right here in Mordoin all this time. This isn't fitting, my friends, it's destiny! Can't even take the time to think about, like, how to voice her, because she won't, like, speak normally. She's pushing all of her own dialogue. Obviously well versed in the myths surrounding the heavens and hells. If you don't mind, I should like to hear your thoughts on them. I don't want to. I'm good right now, Graha. I got shit to do. You go ahead and listen to them. Invested as they are in their research, it doesn't take much to stoke their passions. My apologies if it makes you uncomfortable. Having always traveled alone, I'm admittedly not too familiar with such a lively atmosphere, but I don't mislike it. By the way, the two of you arrived at the sunken temple rather quickly. Did something happen? Shh. Don't speak of it, Raha. As pleasant as this has been, it's past time we return to the annex. Paperwork for this commission isn't going to complete itself, alas. Then I shall take myself to the Amphilis. There's so much that I'd like to see. Bye-bye. And I believe I will go for a walk nearby. It's getting a little warm in here. Alright, do take care now. I need to speak to Derek. Have some boring, heartfelt conversation with Derek. restaurant. It's pleasant, isn't it? The smells and sounds of a tavern makes one feel alive. Afterwards, stepping outside alone and breathing the cool air. I like that just as much. When we await developments, I shall remain here in Revenant's Toll. If there are any tidings, rest assured I'll share them with you. Thank you for your help thus far. Not so much could have been accomplished without you. I consider that to basically be the Return to the Phantom Realm. Yep, that'll be the end of it. Next Myths of the Realm will be in Mordona with Derek. Alright. That's where I will end it for today. Actually, that did take about 3 hours to get through the first set. And that's gonna end it for the week. Next week, changing up Monday to be a Final Fantasy XIV stream so I can hit Euphrosyne before the reset. Tuesday will probably be my No Man's Sky Permadeath Galactic Core attempt, which should go a lot better and like smoother this time around. Yeah, I'll probably do that on Tuesday. And then maybe Thursday and Saturday I'll relegate to getting into Pandemonium so that I can really get like all the current content kind of set up. Not that I think I will. It'll probably take me 2 streams just to get through Panda Normal, and that's if I do really well in the fights and have people who know what we're doing going in. Probably take me 3 streams just to get through Panda Normal, like 1 for each chunk. Although, wait, no, is the 3rd section of Pandemonium even available yet? Because people are still only really dealing with like P8, and although that's the Savage stuff. We'll see. But that's what I think I will end up doing next week. Monday is Euphrosyne, Tuesday will be No Man's Sky, and then Thursday and Saturday will probably be Pandemonium. So I can really get this stuff sort of knocked out and ready to go. For now, I'll go over to Twitch. See who's playing what real quick. Before I head down and hopefully my mom didn't like get all angry and try to make herself a meal. Like she couldn't wait for 5 minutes. Let's see. Oh. I haven't rated them in a while. Let's see what you're up to. Come on. Come on. Load, please. It's not that hard. Just asking you to load a video. Come on, Twitch. You can do this. Or maybe not. Maybe you can't do this. Yeah. Why not? Alright. I haven't rated Kumakiri in a while. We'll go ahead and hop over to Kumakiri Hayashi. Looks like just sort of doing a bunch of random stuff today, some crafter stuff, things like that, but it sounds like they're going to be getting into some mount farming and things of that sort later. Alright. Thank you guys for being here for Aglaia. Like I said, Euphrosyne and Pandemonium is going to be like all of next week, basically. Alright. I will see you guys next week. Later.